Hello, my name is Logan.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Jorden.
I'm Jonathon.
And we're going to be talking to you today about our trash sorting machine. So a little fact for you. Each day, Americans throw away enough trash to fill up 63,000 garbage trucks of trash. That is a staggering number that we just can't let happen. And half of that is composed of recyclable materials that are just kind of thrown away. The problem with the current recycling method is it's inefficient. You have to pre-sort the recyclables and then send them to a facility off-site. It takes a long time, and a lot of people just don't do it. As well as any recyclables that get sent to a dump are just essentially disposed of inappropriately and can't be used. Our solution is our machine, in pair with the green machine, would sort recyclables out of trash that is sent to the dump. And the green machine is a machine that sorts recyclables that are already pre-sorted. So when you put recyclables into the bins that are for the paper and the plastic, the green machine sorts those things so that you can put them in the right location. But our machine offers the ability to sort those things out of trash, which is not something that is currently on the market. And Rachel's going to talk to you more about that.
All right. Our idea is to use a two-phase process to sort trash from items that can be recycled, and then those items will then be sorted in the green machine by type. So phase one will be our machine, and the trash will be received at dumps where it will be separated by waste using image processing tools where it will scan and pick through the trash. Then phase two is the green machine, where it will sort through the items that have come through the trash portion of the process, and then it will sort those items by type. And then how it will work is phase one, the dump trucks will bring in the trash and the waste. They'll dump it onto the belt, and it will go through the trash sorter portion, and it will scan through the trash using the image processing, and then the items that remain on the belt will go through the green machine, and they will be sorted by type. So the green machine is in this image right here. Our plan is to add our machine to the front, which would be like right here. So then the waste process would just go to like a one spot process. Opportunity size, our values in the waste process, the waste sorting process, specifically for landfills, in Indiana alone, 3 billion cans, plastic, and glass bottles are thrown away each year. And we would be able to cut this down by over half with our process. And we would also add more value to trash firms, because we would be able to save them space, and we would be able to resell value back to them so they could earn more money. And Jordan's going to talk about the value add now.
All right, so as Rachel was saying, the value added, comparing our trash machine with the current recycling process, we offer a one-step process, one location. We offer sorting trash and recyclables, and those two are the differences between the current one and the last one is sorts recyclables by type. Both of them currently could do. The proposition, the sorting machine would allow us to pull out any trash from the recyclables. This would in terms save landfills labor costs and labor safety with workers by eliminating all of the manual labor. It will save space by pulling out any resellable, revalued recyclables, and in turns would create revenue and landfill space for these landfills. The business model canvas, this blueprint is key to us to make this a successful run. The three internals, key activities, key resources, and partners are something we can control internally. And the external is customer relationships, customer channels, and customer segments. Those are all external, something that's kind of out of our control right now. And John will provide more details on that in the next slides.
Okay, as Jorden said, I'm going to talk about the three internal factors, with the first being the key activities. First off, we need to have a marketing campaign to raise awareness about our process and how it improves the current recycling process. We also need agreements with recycling and trash companies, and we need to have a way to improve our process by gathering statistics and improvement ideas. So if we do a beta test, we'll be able to gather hard data and hard facts that we can bring to these trash industries and prove to them how our process would be beneficial for them. The second of the three internal factors is key resources. We need those recycling and trash companies, our trash sorting machine, and the green machine as a partner. We also need capital or funding, and we can get that through grants, investments, stocks, and also revenue from any of the sales we have, as well as maintenance on these machines. The third internal factor is our partners. We need to have a partner with recycling companies to bring these recyclables that are sorted using our process so we can sell to them. We also need to get partnerships with trash companies where trash companies will be our main go-to client. It wouldn't make sense to sell this on the consumer level. We need to sell it to trash industries and companies. We also need engineers to help manufacture and improve our current process, as well as a manufacturer to produce the machines. We also need the green machine as a partner and a legal team to cover patents, as well as give us legal advice when necessary. Okay, the three external factors are our customer channels. We're going to be marketing this process to the trash companies, as well as companies who reuse the recyclables, because they'll be able to see the value in our process, and we also need these companies to purchase it so we can gain revenue. For customer relationships, we need to have a positive media attention and explain the benefits to customers and consumers. So right now, recycling is becoming a bigger and bigger deal to people, and so we need to raise awareness about our machine, how it increases recycling and it's good for the environment. The last external factor is customers and stakeholders. So the stakeholders in our business and process, we recycling companies, trash companies, green machine as our partners, investors, and stockholders, as well as anybody who purchases the machine, ideally trash companies. So why should you invest in our process? Well, half of the garbage thrown away in the U.S. is recyclable. Our process can change that for the better. We are extremely confident with nationwide adoption that we can drastically reduce the amount of recyclables that are thrown away in the trash dumps. Our process has extreme growth opportunity. The number one thing investors look for is how much growth opportunity there is in a business. Our process has extreme growth opportunity. There will always be trash no matter what, and the trash will be needed thrown away. Recycling is a growing movement and concern the public expresses. This looks good for the public. These trash companies, if they adapt our process, they'll be doing something that the public favors. And it can be adapted in every state and every country. Not only is trash produced in the United States, every nation produces trash and it needs to be disposed of effectively. It's good for the environment too. And finally, it saves space and earns money for trash industries. So why wouldn't you? Any questions?